Hello, Facebook Live. Hello, everybody. Marcus here. I am broadcasting in the Ellenville Wawarsing What to Do page. I don't broadcast here much, but I do a lot of community events that we do, and I broadcast live on this page. So this is a community page for people to get information of what's good in Ellenville, what's happening in Ellenville, all the good stuff, the hiking trails, hang gliding, restaurants, events at the library, events wherever. This is that page that I formed several years ago to keep everybody connected. So that's what this is for. And again, I don't go live here much unless there's a community event that's going on. And right now we are in the middle of coronavirus, and a lot of things are happening day by day. A lot of changes are happening, and I'm just we need some help. We need some volunteers. I am going to so people that are joining right now. Hi, John. Hi, Raphael. Hi, Joe. Hello. This is an important community event that I am trying to get out right now. I have Councilman Paul Tuzzolino, Town Councilman Paul Tuzzolino, on the line with me here. We tried to do a split screen phone call live that I couldn't quite do. I couldn't set up. I was having technical difficulties. So I have Paul on the line here. We're going to get to him in a couple of minutes. I'm just waiting for more people to join. What I need people to do, very important, is drop a comment. Drop a comment. Tell me where you're tuning in from, if it's live or on the replay. If you're watching live, drop a comment live right now. Say hashtag live. The more you comment, the more people are going to see this video. It's super important. This is in the middle of coronavirus. There's several restaurants in town here are providing meals to people in need. We need some volunteers. I want to go over some information. The list of people that need meals 3 days a week is growing and growing and growing to well over 300 right now. Thanks, Joe, for dropping that line, that live comment. So the growing number of people that need meals here in the Ellenville Wawarsing area is growing and growing and growing. And restaurants, tomorrow there's 3 restaurants that are making food, 100 plus meals each restaurant. We're trying to get food delivered to people in our immediate area that need meals. This is a project that's going on throughout the county, and we need volunteers. I have Councilman Paul Tuzzolino on the line. We're going to get to him in just a moment, but I need everybody who's watching right now to drop a comment so other people can see that you're watching this. This is super important. We're trying to get community meals out. This is free of charge to people out there for these community meals. What I'm online right now for is to solicit volunteers. We need volunteers in a big way right now to get more meals to the people. So we have several people online right now. Again, if you've not dropped a comment, please drop a comment. I need as many people on this Facebook Live as possible. Please share this Facebook Live. This is super important. We are getting we're on a county level, Project Resilience. They're getting meals for people in every town throughout Ulster County, and Ulster Wawarsing in particular. We're doing a lot of meals. Several restaurants are doing a lot of meals, and we need some help and some volunteers. So volunteers are needed. Janine just dropped a comment. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Carmen. Paul is on the phone here. Hello, Paul. How's it going?
We're hanging in there, Marcus. I really appreciate your assistance with this. Just a little bit of details for everyone. This is part of the project that's called Project Resilience, which is being driven through Ulster County. There's a bunch of phone numbers, and there's some web links that I'll try to share with you too on the comments section while we're talking about this. But for tomorrow, Monday, we have approximately 325 meals that Aroma Time and other restaurants are going to be making. We've got a team of volunteers that are helping to call the people that are going to be getting the meals. But the big assistance that we need is we need people to help to deliver the meals to the different homes. We actually have 110 total addresses within the village and outside the village. So there's 44 separate addresses outside of the village and 65 separate addresses in the village that we need meals delivered to. So as Marcus was saying, our big need really is to get volunteers to help us deliver those meals tomorrow.
Yes. So This started about 2 weeks ago. Am I correct, Paul? 2 weeks ago, and you started with about 40 meals the first day. And this has snowballed to well over 300 meals, and who knows how far this could go. But these are people in our community here in Ellenville and Wawarsing, Village of Ellenville, Town of Wawarsing, who are in need of meals. Project Resilience is a county-wide program for Ulster County, and it's done through the town on a town level here. And you have people from the village volunteering, people from the town. Paul is a town councilman for the town of Wawarsing, who is the point of contact for a lot of us restaurants and a lot of us people that are helping out here. So, Paul, what you need right now is you need people to help get meals delivered to people's houses, correct?
That is correct.
So, for example, like tomorrow, we have 3 restaurants in the village here making almost 350 meals. We have B&B Coffee Shop, we have Country Club Grill, and myself at Aroma Time. So we're preparing meals. They're ready by 11 o'clock-ish. The town or the village comes and picks them up, and they bring them to town hall, village hall. Where do the meals go, and where can volunteers actually be posted and be beneficial? What time do you need them from?
Well, the meals, usually you guys get them ready around noontime. So basically from noontime until we get them delivered is when we need volunteers to be able to make these deliveries.
Okay. So I know for me and the, for us, for the restaurants, this is a lot of work for the restaurants, but it's even more work to actually get the meals to the people where they need to go right now. This is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So volunteers to drive to get the meals into people's hands are what we need, correct, Paul?
That's correct. And
okay.
I guess what I would like, if people could private messenger me, that would probably be the best way to get in touch with me. What I need is your name and your cell phone number, and and if you have an email address that you can also send me as well, that would also be a very big help.
Okay, so Paul, I just pinned your comment to the top here, so anybody logging on right now or anybody following this can see Paul's comment up top. So again, Ellenville Wawarsing, we need your help. We need volunteers. I'm on the phone with Paul Tuzzolino, Town Councilman of Wawarsing. Project Resilience is a project that's happening because of coronavirus. People in our town need meals 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. People can get a meal in our town. And there's several restaurants, a couple restaurants every single day that cook meals. And what needs to happen is these meals need to get centralized and then delivered to the people's houses. So if you're watching this right now, and if you're in the Ellenville area, please drop a comment, Ellenville Wawarsing area. If you have friends in the Ellenville area, because I see some people online here that have commented in or that are on. You might not live in Ellenville anymore, but when you comment, somebody from Ellenville will see this. If you're definitely from Ellenville, definitely drop a comment. This is super important. We need help getting meals delivered. The meals are being produced by several restaurants 3 days a week. We're up to almost 350 meals right now, and this is growing. When they started this 2 weeks ago, there was 40 meals and 100 meals and 250 meals, and now almost 350 meals. So this is something that's growing and growing and growing. So just drop comments. Everybody, please, if you can volunteer. Paul, if they can actually volunteer, they should private message you. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
Okay. So Paul is the town councilman for the town of Wawarsing. His comment is up top. It's pinned. Paul J. Tuzzolino is how you can find his comment. Paul is also one of our local photographers who takes some amazing pictures of lots of bald eagles, so you might know Paul that way as well. You've seen his pictures, but he is a town councilman, and this is called Project Resilience. Folks, drop a comment, leave a comment, share this video with anybody you can. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we need volunteers. And again, Paul, just before we end this live, go over the details one more time of the days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, of course, what time and where they need to be and about how long it'll take.
Well, the more volunteers we get on the delivery side, obviously, the faster it's going to be, and that's why we're reaching out to folks today, because there's an awful lot to, especially outside the village, to make these deliveries. We've got a big town. We got 170 miles of roads in this town, and to make deliveries out, especially in the outskirts of the town, can take a long, long time. The other thing I wanted to do too, Mark, is if there somebody just, and I lost the feed for some reason for the Facebook Live, but Someone just was texting that they didn't have Messenger. If they don't have Messenger and they want to help out, they can also send an email to wawtownboard@gmail.com, and I'll get those messages.
Okay. So I just sent you a link to the feed, Paul. Maybe you can see the feed again. And then drop that comment. What is it? W-A?
W-A-W. Yeah. I'll private messenger it to you. For some reason,
Okay.
I'm not getting the connection with you right now. Marcus.
All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We're going to stay on a couple more minutes here as some more people join. A lot of people have heard what's going on. We are in need of getting meals out to people that need meals in the town of Wawarsing, village of Ellenville. This is coming through a project from a countywide project called, what is it called again? Resilience?
Project Resilience.
Project Resilience. I just dropped...
If people want to get information, the best thing to do, and I will give you this link also, Marcus, the best thing to do is to go to the Ulster County page that's been set up for this. It's going to have a lot of information. That's where we're getting all the funding from. That's where we're getting all the names from that everyone is signing up to needs assistance, and also just general information on what's going on and what the county is doing to try to help people out during this emergency.
Great. There's a couple people online that are saying that they can help. That's fantastic. I see a comment from Denise. Thank you very much. She can help on Friday. If you can help out, drop a comment, and Paul will get back to you. If you can message Paul, that'd be fantastic as well. I'm going to drop another link here. And folks, this number is rising and rising. It started with 40 people last week, 2 weeks ago. They're up to 350 people in the town of Wawarsing, village of Ellenville, that need meals. Even Paul, even if somebody can just help you guys map out the area, am I correct? You need somebody even just to map out the route?
Yeah, actually, I may get some assistance from the school district tomorrow, because obviously they have bus routes, and I'm going to be talking with the superintendent of schools tomorrow morning. She's offered us some assistance with that.
Great.
So hopefully we will have an efficient route for people as well. The other thing too is you mentioned that someone said they could help on a particular day. So get the information of your name, your cell phone number, your email address, and what days can you help. If you can help all three, it would be great. If you can help one, that's also great too. So let us know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, your cell phone number, email address, and also your name, so that we can compile this list.
Excellent, excellent. And again, folks, I'm on the phone with Paul Tuzzolino. He's town councilman for town of Wawarsing. Project Resilience. We're trying to feed people right now. It's a countywide project on the town level. It's Project Resilience. Paul is our contact person on that. The county actually calls restaurants the day before in our local area, and we start making meals like crazy for the next day for noon. We're up to 350 meals. There's 3 restaurants tomorrow that are participating in it. The Country Club Grill, B&B, and myself at Aroma Time. Jamie and I are the 3 tomorrow. They do rotate restaurants, so other restaurants are in the rotation of this. So
yeah, the other one, White Wolf, has also participated in a great way as well.
Yes, so. White Wolf, yes. So absolutely, folks. Well, we can definitely use your help getting the meals out. And get them delivered to people. That's what we need. That's what the town needs right now, is people to actually get the meals into the people's houses, to the people's addresses. So again, drop a comment if you can help. Please drop a comment. Send Paul a private message, a direct message here on Facebook. Drop a comment. Drop any comment, because that helps more people see this Facebook Live. And if you can volunteer, even if it's for one day, if you say, hey, I can only do one day this week, that's a start. That's great. One day is great. It's perfect. If you can do 2 days, that's awesome. If you can do every Monday or every other Friday right now, we have no idea how long this is going to go. We do know that there's no end in sight right now with any of this, unfortunately. So the town needs to gear up. The restaurants are gearing up. The community is gearing up. This is again something on a community level that's super important to get people good meals and get them fed here. There's a lot of people in our area that are in need of assistance. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Paul, is there anything else that you want to say before we head out?
Mark, I really appreciate your assistance in getting the word out to folks. And also I can tell you the people who we've delivered meals to are incredibly grateful, and we don't want to let them down. We want to try to keep this thing going, but there's more and more every day. So that's why we're reaching out to folks to help us keep this program going as it grows.
It's amazing. I know for us doing the soup kitchen for the last 18 years that people are just so grateful to get a meal. We get thank you cards at the restaurant every year. People are so grateful. When you show up with a meal to somebody, I mean, it's an amazing feeling. That's one of the rewards of getting to deliver meals. There's a lot of gratitude and a lot of love for showing up to somebody's house with food.
One other thing, Marcus. Obviously, a lot of us, including myself, were concerned about obviously the spread of this virus. So the way this works is the volunteers are going to have the address, they're going to have the phone number of the person, and what we want you to do when you go to the address is basically either call and or knock on the door, ring the doorbell, put it on by the front door, and then you leave. We don't want any face-to-face personal interaction with anyone.
That's a smart idea. We're giving away latex gloves at the restaurant at Aroma Time. If anybody needs latex gloves, please come down. If you're a driver, you need gloves, or if you're just a community member, stop at any time of day. We're actually giving out gloves. Be safe out there. Keep Lysol with you, things like that. I know we're spraying everything down with rubbing alcohol. Boxes come in, boxes go out, things come in. Just take lots of precautions. Alcohol wipes in your car, things like that. All this stuff makes a big difference. Please stay safe. Face masks can help. So all these things make a big difference. So please be safe while you're doing anything in our community, because we don't want this to spread more in our community than it already has. We want to keep the numbers down as possible, and a lot of that can be avoided by washing our hands, proper surfaces, not wearing a glove for an hour, and touching all these different surfaces, not touching your eyes. So please, people, be smart about this, and let's help people get some food. All right, folks. Lots of people viewing. We appreciate it. Paul, I will talk to you soon or tomorrow as we start our journey to prepare meals for tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
And again, folks, I was on the phone with Paul Tuzzolino, the town councilman here in the town of Wawarsing. Project Resilience. We're feeding 350 people tomorrow. Aroma Time, Country Club Grill, and B&B coffee shop. That's Johnny over at the coffee shop by the liquor store. So what happens is we get the meals. We make the meals at restaurants. A couple restaurants get picked Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays in our community, and then we got to get the meals out. So this is why we're on the phone with Paul right now. Paul is being overloaded with this right now, unfortunately, and so are a lot of other village officials and town officials are being overloaded with this. So we need to take some of this burden off and help get these meals.
Thanks, Marcus.
All right, thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. Everybody, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you later. Please comment and share this video, and if you can volunteer, please drop a comment. All right, thanks, everybody.